Business owner and you've had an SEO agency work with your company to make sure you're getting more customers from your website, but you haven't seen any results in the last 6 to 9 months, this video is to kind of guide you through the conversation to have with your SEO agency to kind of figure out why it hasn't been working the way it may have been promised. If you're interested in actually switching over to an SEO agency and joining on our program to make sure you're getting more clicks, calls, and customers for your business, click the link below. And so what we want to do is figure out why we're not getting more customers despite the fact that you have an SEO agency working for you. And so some of the reasons that I found, a pitfall that I found in a lot of different agencies that are working on different clients' websites is that they are continuing to accept payments from the client, but they're not actually doing any more work. Now, in the case that you already ranked #1, you're at the top of Google, you're getting a lot of traffic, a lot of calls, then there's no real necessity to change anything, what's already working. It's best to almost just leave it as it is. Sometimes you have to do maintenance work, but if your website has not shown any business results, if it's not driving any traffic in the last 3 to 6 months, and you've been working for an extensive period of time, it may be time to look into it. I'm sure as a business owner, you're really overwhelmed with a lot of things going on. You're frustrated that this wasn't working along with many other different parts of your business. And you're really concerned, does SEO even work? And so we want to address that with these questions, and I hope this helps. And so the first question is, have they done anything in the past 6 months? And the easiest way to figure that out is go onto a website called ahrefs.com. There's a 14-day trial, so you can log in. After you log in, you want to put in your URL at the top, and then you're going to see this screen right here. The only place that we want to focus for the sake of this video is referring domains. Essentially, how many more links are we building onto your website? And if your website looks like this, where it's kind of plateaued, then we can assume, especially in this case, this stopped around January of 2017. The website hasn't been worked on for the past 2 years, over 2 years. But the fact is, this website is ranking for a lot of good terms, and so it may not be necessary. Like I said, if you're already at the top of Google, it may not be necessary to do any additional work. It's definitely necessary to do maintenance work on it, but it may not be necessary to pump up as many referring domains as possible, which is one of the elements that push your website up. And so if this looks like that, this is one of the components that's really important to kind of signify a signal for your business if anything has been done. And if this is the case, you want to approach your SEO agent and say, hey, I looked on Ahrefs, which is one of the top tools for SEO agencies, and I noticed that we haven't had any new links built. And what's going on? And maybe they have been building links that you cannot see on Ahrefs, but it'll definitely start the conversation of what's going on the back end of things. And so question number 2 is, are you targeting the right keywords? So if you're targeting the wrong keywords, you're maybe targeting super long search terms that no one really looks for, but you're ranking at the top. Does that really matter? Of course not. There's no demand for it. There's no one actually actively looking for that. And if that's the case and you have multitudes of that, you have a lot of keywords that are just essentially not valuable for your business, then you have to have a conversation. Look, this isn't obviously driving any traffic. It's not getting any calls for my business. What can we do to change this to make sure we're targeting keywords that will actually bring me more business? And then number 3, what are the plans going forward? And of course, they'll probably tell you some of their plans, but if it does not sound like a sound plan, if it does not include the fact that they're gonna make sure your website is optimized up to par to how Google's current algorithm likes it. Maybe they don't really mention what type of backlinks or how many or the type of backlink work that they're gonna work on it. And of course, all this matters, depends on your situation, but if there's no coherent idea of how they're gonna execute it, it may be a point where you have to consider maybe we work with a different SEO agency or a whole different marketing agency that will take care of maybe Facebook ads or YouTube ads to make sure we're getting more customers for our business. And I hope this helps. If you're interested in getting your business in the right place on Google for the right key terms to get more customers, click the link below and we'll be more than happy to help you. My name is Isaac Jong, owner of IJ Media. I hope you found this video helpful and I hope you make the right decision for your business. See you on the next video.